Okay, what I have here is a vase I made on the lathe. Needs to be sanded down. I've got probably about 40 coats of lacquer on this thing, and it's got a little bit of imperfections in it. I'm just going for the glass smooth finish. What it's got is kind of more like an orange peel type of texture to it. So what I've got what's called a sanding mop. Sanding mop is a bunch of sandpaper in between some nuts here that attach down and makes a mop for sanding. And I've got it on a drill type quill for the goes on the lathe, and all you do is stick it in. Alright, I'm going to just kind of tap it in a little bit, make it nice and smooth, and it'll be ready to go. Next step, I'm going to get my base here. I'll turn the lathe on, and I'm going to put it on about 700-800 RPM. Let's just set it on about 800. Okay, and not real fast. And it works great on a drill or whatever. You can mount the piece to the lathe and use a drill on the mop, but right now I'm just doing this here on the lathe. So. Try not to hold it still in one place, keep it from burning, especially if the 40 coats of lacquer is pretty thick. I finished 220 grit sanding, and it looks pretty smooth, so I'm going to change this out. I'm going to go with I got a 440. I'm going to go with a 440 mop. As you can see, they're simple change out. Okay, I'm going to turn the lathe back on. Run around 800-900 RPM. I don't think it's really important how much. You don't want to go too fast because you don't want to burn the extra layers of lacquer that I have on this project here. Okay, best to do the same thing. Got it all through. I'm going to just kind of turn around and just kind of go back and forth. Do it some more. Okay, finish sanding that. That should be good there. After that, I'm going to just simply remove the whole sanding pad, and I'm going to go ahead and start on buffing. I'm going to use the Beall Buffing System. Start off with this adapter that goes in the lathe. Got the Marsh taper. I'm going to put the buffing wheel on it. And first one we're going to use is the I believe it's called the Triple E. Turn it on, they recommend 1800 RPM. So I'm going to just spin this around that there, set it around 1800. You got to be careful because if you push too hard on it, it will burn. Just put a little bit of a compound on it. Don't take much. Get too much and it'll gunk up on you. Get it, and we're going to just start cleaning it up. This one will take most of the fine scratches. It'll polish it up. It's pretty smooth. It's going to look real smooth. Basically being prepared for the next step. This is using the diamond. Always keep it moving. And hang on to your project because it will grab and it'll destroy your project. Being careful. Okay, let's just turn around. We'll hit different directions. Okay, that should be good for that. I think I got pretty much all the rough stuff off. Now, I'm going to switch over. Pads. I'm going to go to the diamond. This is the Beall Buffing System. It's a 3-stage. The first two actually do the polishing. The third one is just a wax. The third one is actually optional if you want to put a coat of wax on. Get a little bit of stuff there. This one's a lot softer. You can push a little bit harder, but you really don't need to push into it and just let it work. This one will actually really get the polish into it. The other one will take the texture off, any rough surfaces, scratches. This one here will actually do the fine. It'll remove any buffing marks. It will actually do the polishing. After 40 coats of lacquer, this thing's starting to look like glass now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it the other way and do the same thing. Just kind of hit it at a different angle and continue polishing. Okay, I'm about finished up. Just get a little bit of the edges here. This one here we get into nooks and crannies where the other one is a little bit stiffer. It'll actually fit into your finish. So you can get into smaller places because it's a lot softer. Alright, it's getting to be a pretty glassy looking finish on this thing. So I'd say it's pretty much ready, the buffing. So I'm going to go ahead and put a coat of wax on it. Okay, I'm gonna put the wax buffing pad on the Beall. Speed up to about 1800 RPMs. A little wax. Start buffing it. Once I make a round, I go ahead and turn it and hit it from a different angle. Like I said, this one here, is all it does is really put a wax on. It don't really do any buffing, really any more smoothing. You done all that. So all I'm doing is waxing. So I'm gonna go and hit all the other edges. Get a little bit of the inside of the rim. Again, be very careful, because the last thing you want to do is get to the end of the project and this thing grab and throw your project across the room. This pad here and the diamond are not too bad about it, though. The rougher one, the first step, that will usually be the one that gets you with anything, typically, but the other ones can get you too. A little wax on the bottom. Anyway, there it is, finished product. Using the 2 sanding pads, which are actually this is the first time I've ever used the sanding pads. I got the 220 and the 400 that I used. You can get rougher, you got all different textures, but first time I ever used these, and this works great. I'm real happy with them. Once you get to the sanding, then you use the Beall Buffing System. Like I say again, use the first one, which is the use the brown. That's what actually does the cutting and compound. Then you use the diamond, the white one. That will kind of give it the polish. And then of course the last step is the wax. It's the Carbulo type wax or something like that. Anyway, that's basically it. And as you can see, it gives it a pretty fine glossy, real glossy finish to it. Can't get much better than that. That's it.